Steelers, Texans wrap NFL wildcard weekend, and Houston will travel to Pittsburgh as a 2.5-point favorite. The first thing that jumps out to anybody in this game is Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter against 40-something-year-old Aaron Rodgers inside the pocket. Anderson and Hunter were all pros this season, and rightfully so. Will Anderson registered 93 pressures during the regular season, which is astronomical, and Hunter wasn't too far behind him with 83 pressures. Easily the best edge rushing duo in football. But I'm showing this picture of Aaron Rodgers for a reason. Yes, Pittsburgh's offensive line has gotten better, but I find it very fascinating that during the regular season, Aaron Rodgers was pressured at a lower rate than any other qualifying quarterback in football, just 25.5% of the time, which to me provides more evidence that a quarterback has just as much to do with his pressure rate and how often he's sacked as the offensive line. So that will be a key concept in this game. How well can the Pittsburgh Steelers protect Aaron Rodgers, and how quickly can he get the football out of his hands? We know he's not nearly as mobile as he was even like 4 or 5 years ago. And no team is hotter entering these playoffs than the Houston Texans. They have won 9 in a row. But this was another fascinating nugget I found, which actually favors the Steelers. Starting with the beginning of Houston's win streak, the Steelers are actually higher and have had better EPA per play on offense than the Houston Texans. The Steelers sit there in 17th, while Houston is at 20th in that time span. I do think it will be very hard for Aaron Rodgers and company to move the football, even at home, against this Houston defense. It's not just about Will Anderson and Danielle Hunter. Jalen Petrie is one of the best safeties in football. Azeez Al-Shire has become one of the best 3-down linebackers. And Derek Stingley got all-pro distinction again at corner. Also, Javon Bullard, the opposite corner from Stingley, is also very good. Whether you're looking at dropback EPA per play or just regular EPA, this is an absolute elite Texans defense, and it really has been all season. But it's not as though the Steelers have just been completely vulnerable on the defensive side this year. In the corresponding weeks to the Houston Texans' 9-game win streak, the Steelers are a very respectable 13th in dropback EPA per play allowed. And we know that TJ Watt is reasonably healthy, and Alex Highsmith and Nick Herbig, they're all back. And yes, Nick Herbig being back is huge. He's one of my favorite edge rushers in football. He is so efficient when he's on the field, getting after the quarterback. So I do not see how this game is anything other than a defensive battle. Stroud can make some throws. Aaron Rodgers can make some throws. DK Metcalf returns for the Steelers. But ultimately, I do believe it will take some Tomlin magic for the Steelers to win this game. As an underdog at home after winning the division on a missed field goal just last week. Frankly, I will be surprised if both teams in this game reach the 20-point mark. But I do genuinely believe that the Steelers and the Texans are a lot more similar than people think.